What if I told you that the next 90 days could make or break your crypto portfolio for the next 4 years? We are standing at the edge of what could be the most explosive altcoin season in crypto's history, or the biggest trap ever set. Today, I'm revealing our complete altcoin watchlist that could deliver life-changing returns. But first, you need to understand why this moment is so critical. If you want to position yourself for potential 10, 50, or even 100x gains, smash that like button and let's dive in. Here's the reality. We are in the final phase of the 4-year crypto cycle. History shows us that this is when fortunes are made, but also when dreams are crushed. The technicals are screaming blow off top season. The same pattern that we've seen every single cycle. But here's the twist. This cycle is different from anything that we've experienced before. Bitcoin hit all-time highs early in the cycle due to the launch of the ETFs in January 2024. Retail investors are nowhere to be seen and institutions are flooding in for the first time ever. So the question isn't just will we get an altcoin season, it's will you be ready when it hits? Right now, crypto experts are split down the middle. Half are screaming that the typical brief altcoin season is incoming, while the other half are warning of a super cycle that could change everything we know about crypto cycles. Both sides have compelling arguments, and honestly, that's what makes this moment so dangerous and so profitable for those who get it right. Let me break down exactly why an altcoin season could explode in the next 90 days. First, Trump's crypto's agenda. This administration wants speculation in the crypto markets to drive stablecoin demand. Why? To fund the US and protect the dollar's status as the world reserve currency. This isn't just bullish, this is strategic. Second, follow the money flow. Bitcoin dominance is cracking and capital is rotating from Bitcoin into Ethereum. And next, it floods into the top 10, then into small caps. This is textbook late cycle behavior. Third, the institutional tsunami. 76% of institutional investors plan to increase crypto allocation in 2025. Nearly 60% want over 5% of their assets in crypto. That's billions waiting to enter. Fourth, regulatory clarity is coming. The Clarity Act, which is a comprehensive regulatory framework for crypto in the US, could get a Senate vote between September and October. Once institutions get legal certainty, the floodgates will open. Fifth, ETF dominoes are falling. 72 altcoin ETFs could get approved between October and early 2026. Imagine Solana, XRP, Polkadot, Sui, and a dozen of other major altcoins getting the Bitcoin ETF treatment and becoming accessible for institutions. And finally, Fed policy pivot. Although this is not guaranteed, the Trump admin is heavily pressuring the Fed to ease monetary policy, which means more liquidity, and that liquidity needs somewhere to go. But here's what's keeping me up at night. The risks in this market are unlike anything we've seen before. Retail never came back. Looking at the social risk, which is an indicator highlighting sentiment and retail engagement, we can clearly see that retail is not here. Without retail FOMO, can we really get that explosive altcoin season? Second, token supply has exploded. There are thousands of altcoins now, fragmenting attention and capital. Only a select few will survive this battle. 3. Institutional money loves Bitcoin and Ethereum, but mostly ignores altcoins outside of the top 10. If institutions drive this cycle, many altcoins could be left behind. Then there's the macro picture. Rising inflation, potential economic weakness, rising geopolitical tensions, an overvalued stock market, and the AI bubble potentially popping. And the black swan risks that could end everything overnight, such as a major stablecoin collapse, a Chinese banking crisis, a commercial real estate crisis in the US, recession in the Eurozone, or a sovereign debt crisis that forces mass liquidations. This is why we don't go all in, ever. In our Freedom Capital portfolio models, we separate speculation from long-term investing. Only 15 to 20% goes into our speculative altcoin plays, and the rest protected in long-term positions that survive any crash. Because here's the truth. It's better to make 5x on 20% of your portfolio than losing 90% trying to hit a home run. Capital preservation is the name of the game here. Now, let's talk strategy. We have focused on 5 explosive niches. 1. Decentralized AI. The future is autonomous. This niche is gaining traction because blockchain provides the essential infrastructure for AI to operate autonomously, enabling decentralized training, transparent decision-making, user data control, and incentivized collaboration in ways centralized systems can't match. Second, DeFi. This niche stands out as one of crypto's most compelling real-world use cases. It directly evolves traditional finance by eliminating intermediaries via smart contracts, increasing efficiency and accessibility. And now, it attracts institutional interest for its disruptive potential. Third, meme coins. Meme coins thrive on speculative momentum and retail FOMO, often delivering explosive short-term returns, driven by cultural momentum and social media hype. Fourth, GameFi. GameFi has matured beyond pure speculation and now engaging millions of users in immersive AI-driven ecosystems that merge entertainment and economic participation, making real-world adoption and not just hype their strengths. And then last, you have layer ones that includes RWAs and stablecoin plays. These are ecosystems that make digitization a possibility, highly appealing for institutions that invest based on fundamentals. But niche isn't enough. We only picked projects on user-friendly ecosystems, such as Solana, Base, Ethereum, and Ton. Why? Because when retail finally shows up, they need easy onboarding. And most importantly, simple narratives win. When FOMO season hits, fundamentals doesn't matter. The loudest communities with the easiest stories to understand get the biggest pumps. On top of that, for a token to go 100x, it needs 5 things. 1. A narrative so simple your grandpa could understand it. 2. A low price tag that makes retail think they are getting a bargain. You see, retail don't understand market cap, so they look for the token price instead to speculate on potential returns. 3. A market cap under $100 million with real 100x potential. If the market cap is too big, the chances of higher returns starts diminishing. 4. Easy accessibility on major exchanges or user-friendly decentralized exchanges or DEXs. 5. A community that will chill relentlessly when FOMO hits. We have organized everything into 3 main tables. Table 1 breaks down each project, the narrative, the pros and cons, and why it could explode or fail. Table 2 shows the risk-reward profile, current market cap, trading volume, expected returns, and whether it's an institutional or retail play. And then table 3 is the 100x checklist, showing which projects have the highest moonshot potential. Plus, we're giving you the exact entry and exit targets so you know exactly when to buy and when to take profits. I'm not going to spoil every project in this video because that would take hours. But if you want the complete watch list with all our analysis, entry points, and profit targets, I have linked everything in the description below. Just scroll down and you'll find the full spreadsheet. We are also dropping individual deep dives on each niche in this list over the next few weeks, so hit that notification bell right now. Remember, altcoin season is once every 4 years opportunity. Miss it and you have to wait another cycle. But if you are positioned correctly when it hits, this could be the trade that changes everything. What do you think? Are we heading into the biggest altcoin season ever or walking into a trap? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button if this helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.